hits today. Hip hop. When is the last time we got people doing hip hop? I do not even remember. So I brought you guys, I think, the best. Wacha nisiwachoche sana. I'll bring them here and they'll tell us about themselves and what they do. And by the way, they just do hip hop. It's beautiful. The videos are just awesome. We've played them and we'll keep playing them, and it is just top notch. I'm telling you, the dancing kwanza, ladies, the dressing and everything, something to die for. Siwachochi, I'm just being open. The makeup, everything is just perfect. So please, msijaribu kwenda mahali. We want to take a break, and when we come back, we're of course going to start the interview. So please don't move. And remember, social media, that's how we get to interact. So Facebook, our page is Home Hits, and on Twitter we are at Home Hits. So follow us up. Any questions, you have all of them. Ziangusha hapo. So guys, we take a break and we'll be right back.
Home Hits.
Welcome back, guys. Look what I have in studio. Masterforce, when they're here. These guys, by the way, do hip hop, like really good hip hop. From the dressing code, by the way, you can tell. See, awa ni wale wase wabaya. So guys, welcome to Home Hits, by the way. So happy, really excited to have you. So where do you even start?
Anyway.
Left, right.
You can start from the bottom to the top. Kwanza nikuenda kuanzia chini.
Unajua nitawachia isho mfanye, by the way.
By the way, we're very good at that.
Nitawachia isho mfanye. If tutaanza hivyo. So where do we start? Masterforce. Who is Masterforce? Ladies first.
Obviously. Masterforce is a music group. It's a hip-hop music group from Tanzania and Kenya. And we do good music.
They just do good music. Short, brief, and on point. Hakuna stories are uongo, by the way. That's how you know somebody is telling the truth. I want to believe you're the guy from TZ.
No.
What? Shit. She's always from TZ. So somebody's missing.
Yeah, we are both Kenyans, but we are a very big music entity. We have a Tanzanian. Actually, we have 3 guys in Tanzania right now. But normally when we do our videos, they always come. When we record, they always come, or we can go over to Tanzania. But Masterforce Music Group is a very big music entity, and we are trying to capture East Africa. Normally we hear of groups coming from Kenya. The only East African group we had was the Necessary Noise Bashment crew. Yeah, but now we are a hip hop group in East Africa called Masterforce Music Group. But while in Kenya, you can easily find us as Wajuku, so that our local fans can relate to us.
Oh, so now I get it. So Masterforce is this group. As an entity, yeah.
And under the entity, we have some more subgroups. Let me say that. Yeah.
So for you, you're representing Nairobi.
Kenya.
Awesome. So why hip hop? I mean, it's just really it's just hard to find this in Kenya. I think you just a few of you. Why hip hop?
I think hip hop, you convey your stories very well through hip hop. People get to sit down and listen to message. I think hip hop is all about message. It's not all about, everyone rapping and, I'm cool. And no, it's not about that. I think it's the message.
So it's all about the message.
And I'll also say creativity. Normally when you listen to the music played in mainstream, mostly, they don't have content. But with hip-hop, you don't have to listen to the beats because the beats are always boring. But you have to listen to the words, So it's the words that will make you listen to that kind of music. And that's what we want. We want the fans to listen to what we are saying, to how creative we are, to how we play with the words. Yeah, that's the creativity. That's why we do hip-hop. Yeah.
So forget about the beats, just the message.
The words, actually, yeah. You'll get to listen to. Actually, we always want a situation whereby when we are performing, our fans will be excited to what we are saying. Normally you find kids going to clubs, but what they dance to is the instrumental. When the instrumental are off, then there's nothing to dance to. Yeah, but when you're doing hip hop, guys will listen to what you're saying and they'll get amused by what you say or what you deliver.
Oh, awesome. So in Kenya, it's just hard to really get people doing hip hop. So maybe what are some of the challenges that you guys are facing?
Maybe I'd say that so many people are so used to westernized kind of music. So when you release a hip hop track, they want to see, is this guy, is this, she's trying to be like Nicki Minaj, she's trying to be like who, she's trying to be like who. And in the sense, you're not trying to be like them, you're just trying to be more like yourself in the hip hop field. So I think that's one. And also, female artists are not really taken that seriously. Yeah.
Why is that? Maybe there's a perception that people have. I don't know. I'm asking.
What perception? Perception.
Because when you say they're not taken seriously, why do you think it's so?
Because I think male artists feel like either what I think is that female artists are a threat to them. And yes.
Okay. Let's take this fight after. I'll be upper katikati, by the way. Then the winner is going to like win.
But I didn't see that come.
But remember, I'm a woman as well, so
all this time.
she's never said it to you. What?
Now I get it.
No, those are. Let me tell you, when you go somewhere and you're working with someone, and then they say something they've never said to you. I by the imekuwa ikimuuma. Yeah,
Line imekatch.
so you better know imekuwa ikimuuma. But it's good she said it, I think.
But not on.
Do you think by they do you think?
Yeah,
That's right.
Actually, they are a
Oh, but I've seen what she does, and I must say she's a threat to you.
Yeah, she's a threat to me. But you know the best thing about this, I'm the one molding her. Yes. Yeah. So it's just like in Kenya, a teacher teaches you in primary school, but 20 years down the line, you're the CEO of the company that teacher comes to loan cash from. So I'll be very proud of her if she makes it better or to greater heights than I do, you know. So she's a threat, but I'll tame her.
Awesome.
I can't be tamed.
She just says she cannot be tamed, but the power of ladies nowadays is just top notch. So your dreams are still valid. Usimpuze sana. So you guys were like, how many albums do you have so far?
Wow, albums. None so far. We just say we're doing tracks featuring people, us ourselves, individual tracks. Yeah, we just, I don't know the word for that, but we just
Okay, we call it nonverbal communication. So when she does that, probably you just left to fill the gaps of what she's trying to say and everything. No, it's just so hard in Kenya to see people doing hip hop, because maybe they say it's for a particular class of people or something. What do you guys think about that?
Actually, that's a challenge you're facing because mostly when we release our jams, there are some people who can't relate to it. So at times you'll find when you visit our YouTube channels, you'll find that we are trying to be diverse. We've done Jipuka at Grandpa, we've done a couple of other tracks so that the local Mwananchi can understand what we are trying to do. But in as much as you listen to the Jipuka that we're doing, you'll find a lot of hip-hop content in it than Jipuka or Genge, you know. Because mostly when you talk about hip-hop, guys see that guy who smokes weed.
That bad guy.
Before he records. Actually, Pablo doesn't do any of that.
Amen.
It's natural. You see those guys sagging, you know. But as you look at us, we are very decent, you know. And again, there's a very bad perception of hip hop where which was brought with the likes of Tupac and Biggie killing each other. Nini. Beef is very essential in hip hop, but it doesn't have to go to such an extent. So you know, when a parent listens to you and says you do hip hop, hey, unataka kufa ka Biggie, you know, yeah, but us, we are determined to make people listen to us, you know.
So now that you spoke about parents, well, do you guys get family support maybe? Yeah, let me start with her because I know it's actually harder for her than you.
wow. Hey, you have no idea, huh? Hey, that's the song of the day. The song of the day. Why are you in music? But in time they'll understand. At least they tried supporting me at a stage when they saw that I was really serious. They saw my videos, they saw what we were doing, the shows and everything. But parents want to see you live a good life, let me say that. And so when you're starting out in music, obviously you have to get airplay, and at that time you won't get returns from your music as such. But so they just want to see that pay so that they can be 100% comfortable.
So for you, I think it's not that hard.
No, it's very hard. It's even harder than house, because personally, I had to do music 3 years down the line without letting anyone, including my brothers, know that I do music. Because the moment that leaked, it meant I'll be locked down. Yeah, so I'll always lie that I'm going to school on a weekend, college.
But they're watching, so.
Shida siku hizi mmezoea. Yeah, I had to lie that I go to school during the weekend so that at least I'll get studio time. But it's been a very great challenge. But the moment they started seeing our music on air, actually we've gone so far to topping Tanzanian charts. It really meant a lot to them, and they decided to come on board. But what I'll tell parents, mazee, mtoto wako kama na talanta, wacha ifanye, because at the end of the day, you may want me to become a doctor. But what will pay me is music. Yeah, talent pays. Look at out of music. Look at Wanyama, our Kenyan footballer. That guy makes a lot of cash per week. But if the parents say, "We Buddha, hii mpira unacheza mazee itakuvunja tu mguu bure," he'll be poor somewhere, because mostly siko baya footballers munisamee, but mostly hawakwangi poa.
Listen to this guy. What?
Si beef naanza na Kenya.
Chunga, by the way, chunga. Social media.
Yeah, another thing, parents look at us artists as fools. But she's a University of Nairobi student.
Awesome.
Doing very well. Yeah, I'm a Kenya Kisumu Polytechnic student, doing very well, civil engineering, Guys expect us to go do social work, unajua? Maparo mazee, acheni tu tuko na freedom yetu, tufanye muziki yetu. Easy brains mazee zitafanya tu job.
Yeah, I think when someone has a dream, if you try so hard to crush someone's dream, they live their life in regret. Yeah? Sasa watakuwa nasema, I'd be this. Now your life is gone just like that.
So parents, by the way, it's about time.
From kids to parents.
Did you hear what you just said? Advice, wanna give people some peace. By the way, we live in another century though, so some peace is important. So we need to take a break, by the way, but don't move. When we come back, we really need to know that these guys are heading the music, if they have anything new. So please don't move. We'll be right back after the break.
Home hits.
Welcome back, guys. By the way, we were just chatting kidogo hapa, because I'm trying to understand. I think, ask me. I find hip hop complicated. Okay.
Like your relationship.
Oh God. Shindwe. He said my relationship is complicated right now.
I'm going to confirm kauko single.
No, I'm catching feelings. Seriously? Look at this guy. Hizo ni gani ameanza hapa hivi? But
that's hip hop.
It's complicated.
Ni hip hop inaongea.
Why? Maybe how will you change that perspective of people like seeing hip hop is something like really complicated, like really serious?
Come again, I'm sorry?
Hip hop is just so serious. I think, ask me, I'll tell you. Yeah. So you said, so that means it's not. So try and change maybe, because I'm sure maybe it's
Maybe
not.
someone out there is trying to
It's
understand.
just trying to understand hip hop really, why. So at least the brighter side of hip hop.
The brighter side of hip hop. Wow.
Compared to all this other music we have.
I think the part where people get to listen to you and maybe understand what you're going through. You relate with people, I think. Yes, that's a great side of hip hop for me.
Okay, you relate with people.
Yeah.
Okay.
What I'll say, ulikuwa nafanya poetry high school, but mostly ulikuwa napata out of 20 marks you just get 2 because you don't understand, you know. We've come out here, we do hip hop. Yeah. It's always complicated. You try listening to some lyrics, unashindwa huyu mse alikuwa anasema nini. Unajua, Masterforce Music Group is here to make life easier on your side. Unajua, kama ulikuwa na shida ya poetry high school, usijali. Pablo the Masterforce and Amatella are here to assist you.
Some help is finally coming your way.
Yeah, we are here to make people relate to hip hop by doing a little bit simpler lyrics, but bado tuna maintain the hip hop culture. Doing videos that are relatable. Yeah. Unajua video unaweza ukakawa at least useme at least hapa nimeelewa kitu. Unajua there are some other complicated hip hop videos that when you look at unashindwa sa hii video, okay, to you think it's ujinga, but someone who understands hip hop anasema okay, that graffiti inamaanisha ina hii. But Masterforce Music Group tumekuja na simpler lyrics, tumekuja na dem pia msimple sana na mhot.
You can say that again.
Jichocha.
Like it's her.
And we are also trying to do simpler videos that even at least simple words and videos yenye hata mtu yake akicapture anasema by then nilisikia Daddy ama Pablo. So it's not as complicated as guys think it is. Hip hop is very understandable.
Oh, very understandable. So is there anything you guys are working on right now?
Yeah.
A lot of things. Tell us something about a lot of things.
Right now, okay, as I said, as Masterforce, we work with other people. We also work together. We also work individually. So we have so many projects coming. Like right now, Pablo. Okay, we're heading to launch a video right now. It's called Ujumbe Remix. And yeah, there's another video coming up as well called Dance Floor featuring Louis that is supposed to be released around April, yes. Yeah, exactly. And we can't wait for you guys to watch it.
We can't wait not to watch it. We can't wait for you guys to host us again, to release it and to play it. We don't want you to watch it because let the fans watch.
Yeah, so for us, our work is to just play.
Yeah, play. Let
Unasikia vile ananiongelesha. By the way, you see watch. No, you know I'm catching feelings. As much as I said, hip hop is complicated. I mean,
It's complicated.
you just complicated. No, nafaa kuona ni encouraged, by the way.
No, it's
seriously.
very simple. Wacheza ngoma, wacha mafans. Actually, let me give you a secret. Pablo and Amatella tukishikana hivi, tutakupatia views. Unaona? So ukicheza tu ngoma yetu hivi once, I'm sure the next time utakuwa come on air, wase wataacha kuwatch hizo stations zingine. Watakuwa nataka kutucheki.
So I love that. I love the fact that you guys are really focused and working on something different. Yes. So talk to the young people outside there. Tell them something, you know, because I think we're living in a really tough world right now. So tell them at least something that will make them feel, so there's still.
Ladies always have the best advice.
Oh God.
So let me go first. Then she wraps it up.
Sure. Yeah, you're right.
Unajua mama anakuanga na ile baby usifanye hivi na hivi, so I want her to do that.
Yeah, so talk to the young guys. You know, it's a tough world, and so just tell them something that will make them feel, so there's still life.
One, I'll start with talent because that's why we are here. Kama una talanta maze and you believe in yourself, go for it. Unaona? Lakini I don't mean that wache kitabu, because time yenye paro wako atakuwa kikuchapa juu ya kulenga shule mimi sitakuwa. Unajua? but so long, as long as you know you are talented and you believe, iwe ni futa, lakini sikuwe kukimbia usiku uchi.
Oh God. Any
talent that you have, go for it. Another thing, when you're in the classroom, stay focused. Stay focused with whatever you're doing, because at the end of the day, music may fail to pay you or your talent may fail to pay you, but so long as you've got the papers, at least you'll be somewhere. Though nasikia Kenya, siku hizi hata papers
Hazimati.
ni kujuana, ama we ni demu kuna miniskirt, but usikuwe na miniskirt ndio get place unataka, unajua. So long as you've got the determination, hata hujadunga miniskirt, ndio?
Acha hizo.
It's advice. I want them to see, we are talking about things that they're seeing. Hata matela msiconfuse ni short.
And it's decent, by the way. Yeah, so, she's killed it.
So hustle up to the top. Shortcuts are very dangerous. Unaweza kutumia miniskirt yako alafu 2 years down the line you are no more, umeacha katoto kako labda kako 1 year old, katachapo na ulimwengu. So to the young guys, keep up your hustle, your talent, and always pray. Najua bila Mungu huwezi make.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's a good point hapo ya nini shortcuts. Yeah, don't take shortcuts. Kwanza I'm sure very many young girls
shortcuts, right?
Yes, shortcuts. Yeah, but anyway, excluding me, of course.
Young girls excluding me.
Okay, mimi unanieka hapo.
You too.
Gosh, am I invisible ama ni nini?
But anyway, my go-to advice is that it always gets better. Whatever you're doing right now, struggle. Ukiona yani you're not fikaing anywhere, back it up. When your struggle will determine where you'll fika. It always gets better. Don't give up.
Yeah, it always gets better. By the way, giving up has never been my choice also. So guys, 2 years from today, where do you expect you end your music?
International.
Awesome.
Hivyo tu.
I got a few words, I'm telling you.
International, because tumefanya Kenya. Actually tulianza Kisumu. We've not told you guys where we started from. Tulianza Kisumu, I met her in Maseno. I was in Kisumu Polytechnic. Tulianzia huko, tukashika huko, tukatetemesha. Tumekuja Nairobi, tunatetemesha. So we are also tetemesha in Uganda and Tanzania. So najua in actually the next 8 months tutakuwa somewhere else.
Awesome. So any other parting shots you guys may have? By the way, I hope you're getting your voices ready. Yeah. We're taking a break, and one of your jam ndio inatupeleka your break. So I don't know if this is the time.
Unajua ndio platform tunapata hata siku kujiuza. Ingia Facebook, search for First Start by Masterforce Music Group. Secondly, go to Wajuku, then Pablo the Masterforce, Instagram, Twitter. Na gani nyingine nimesahau? I think ni hizo tu.
Hizo zimetosha. Yeah. Guys, take us for the short break. Who do I give the mic to? Okay.
Sing a rap. Okay. Hi people, I'm Atella right here. This is a rap from one of our songs. I am the girl who speaks about the odds. I am the girl who pagawa ishaz. Sikunywa ice na kunywa mabiar. Pia ukinisinya vidole. And it's an African Kenyan on this beat. Yo, steady to clear out all this rap bimbo. Steady to push it hard. The Matella Braun. Check it, I'm LeBron James. Your brain is brawn. If you don't sweat, then you don't make it. That's what my pops told me all those days he raised me. So I go down on one knee. My music will marry me. Staki ku rock
Home hits.